Douglas appears to be in Belichick's doghouse after his costly first quarter turnover. Douglas, who was targeted twice on his first 6 snaps versus the Dolphins, did not get any offensive snaps after coughing up the ball. Belichick was asked after the game about benching the rookie.
Yeah, we played all of our skill players.
When the Patriots were in dynasty mode, winning all the time, Patriot fans tolerated the Bill Belichick coaching methods. The benching the player that makes a mistake or talks out. Benching, trading, whatever. Patriot fans tolerated it. Didn't always agree, but you're going 12-4 every year. What do you really got to say? It's kind of like trust the process. Like, remember when Jonas Gray, the running back, had like an all-time game against the Colts, rushed for over 200 yards? Was on the cover of Sports Illustrated the next week. But then he oversleeps, gets sent home, and he like never sees playing time again. Like the ultimate one-hit wonder. We're talking closing time, semi-sonic type one-hit wonder. But that was then, this is now. In the past couple seasons, it's gotten very, very old. Like last year, Kendrick Bourne. And yeah, you could say it was Patricia's doghouse, but I believe it was still Belichick. Kendrick Bourne had issues with the offense kind of going into the season. Sort of spoke out about it, that he didn't love the new sort of system with Patricia and Judge. And then before you knew it, he was benched on like one of the most awful offenses I've ever watched. And the reason I bring this all up is because Demario Douglas, Pop Douglas, the 6th round rookie, got the Belichick treatment Sunday night against the Miami Dolphins. In the play, right, Pop Douglas catches the ball, he's running down the field, and then Dolphins Bradley Chubb makes an incredible play. From behind, gets the ball out, the Dolphins recover. To me, yeah, Pop could have protected the ball a little bit better. Of course, we all could. Can always do a little better. But that was more of a great play. That was not reckless behavior. Not even a little bit. Like last year, remember DeAndre Hopkins had that awful fumble against the Patriots? He had the ball exposed out there. All he had to do was slap it. This was not that. Not at all. And this was a 6th round rookie who was sadly one of the best parts of this offense. Of this sorry offense. Pop was a little bit of a bright spot. He had some speed, and he had a pretty good game against the Eagles. 4 catches for 40 yards. Not too bad for a rookie debut. Especially a late round pick who people weren't even sure was going to make the team. But you know what Belichick did? He sat him for the rest of the game on offense. Didn't see another snap. Yeah, he caught a couple punts, but who cares? And in that game, the Patriots desperately needed anything. The offense, with the exception of the 4th quarter, was horrendous. All across the board. The line, Mac, the receivers. Devontae Parker got boxed out like a point guard. And Xavier Howard got that interception. Sick extension, Belichick. But they could have used Demario Douglas, but instead it was Bill Belichick's stupid principles. That you make a mistake and you pay and you learn. And you learn the hard way. The truth of the matter is the Patriots don't have enough talent now. They're not good enough to be pulling these sort of stunts. It's unacceptable It is unacceptable that Belichick sat this kid. And you could argue it may even have cost them the game. We're talking razor-thin margins here. Because Pop, even in that game, had already had a couple catches. Sure, sit him for a couple drives. I get it. That's fine. Let it kind of marinate in his head. Ball security, ball security, ball security. Fair enough. But the whole game, what are we doing here? Patriots are 0-1, about to be 0-2 with 2 home losses. You need all hands on deck. The benching of Pop Douglas to me is just another example of how the game is passing Bill Belichick by. Coaching methods that worked 15 years ago do not necessarily work now. And at the end of the day, it just also shows Bill Belichick's arrogance and his delusion that his ruthless methods of coaching and operating in the Patriot way, his way, was the main reason why the Patriots had all that success for so long. And it drives me nuts because we're seeing it's not true, but Belichick is not going to be changing anything anytime soon.